The first game I ever played. I think it could have been one of these five, but it is the first game I ever completed. I also decided to rename the series and edit the thumbnails. I think I did a splendid job. At least there isn't an essay anymore. But this is probably the worst time to do so since, well, plants are alive per se, but let's be honest, who the fuck gives a shit about plants? And as a side challenge, my dumbass wanted to destroy all robot generators, but that kinda kills every enemy in existence, so that's off the table. And now, the video. Off rip, this challenge ends before it even begins. Blocking the way is a giant loop stuffed with rings. Most people, including myself, thought this was a long ass ramp, but some YouTube Shorts creator said otherwise, so shout out to him for opening my third eye. And what annoys me the most is that this concept is used only one other time in this very act, never to be used again. A very pleasant way to begin this dud of a video. So thanks a lot, Sega. The rest of this zone was easy enough, and Eggman, he should probably invest in tougher materials. Now, any creature without a genetic mutation would find trouble in this tunnel. Not Tails though, he only finds opportunities. Now I wish said opportunities would carry over everywhere. I was so disheartened with this zone. It came to a point where even my phone had enough and decided not to record the entirety of this title torture. And Eggman, please use that quote-unquote 300 IQ that you have, because out of everything of this watery wasteland, you are the least of my worries. This zone gave me a warm feeling of agoraphobia, with plenty of space in applying the advice that any Fortnite professional will give you. This level was a breath of fresh air. Ayo Eggman, you good bruh? Anyways, I must commend the doctor for this very effective ambush, at least on paper. A bit more fine-tuning would have gone a long way. But sadly for him, I glitched the boss to make it impossible for me to lose, and there he goes to teleport to the nearest McDonald's. Wacky Workbench was not hard. The only reason I struggled was because I refused to learn level layouts, but with some 4th dimension traversal, impossibility becomes a relic of the present, although it would have been much easier if I could control my intangibility. But, oh well. Now this is also a pretty well designed boss, most things considered, but too bad Eggman has the foresight of a goldfish. The best place to violate traffic laws, and the boss is pretty rad too. But my favorite part about this zone is that it challenges the status quo. You see, instead of following the height makes right trope, the second act utilizes a lesser known trope where low ground is the winning strategy. Very, very life-changing. With Tails not being the fastest thing alive, Eggman takes full advantage and jumps me. So in order to lock in, I had to change the soundtrack and was reminded of this work of art. Yup, certified classic. After a neck-and-neck race, I emerge unscathed. My favorite zone. I mean, how can't it be? The music is a vibe. Just take a listen. Now, I was expecting a rigorous test of my abilities, but thanks be to God that this zone was easy as balls, with height being the meta again. I could even do a Mario skip on the second act. Sadly, I cannot catch a break, and I'm forced to kill 3 fireflies. And now we're left with the most depressing final boss, the Egg Spinner. Yeah, enough said. Well, I guess I could roll the credits now.